Gather round for a taste of nostalgia, where once popular 1970s dishes have faded into history. A lavish lunch with numerous dishes, each bite a reminder of days gone by, filling our midday breaks with joy. Let's savor every yummy bite of these classic flavors from the past. Bon appetit! Starting off with a classic from the past, Curried Sardine Salad Sandwiches. Experience the bold and zesty combination of sardines and curry powder with a sandwich that's truly extraordinary. This flavorful creation hails from mid-20th century America, where canned sardines were a budget-friendly staple, especially after World War II. Our unique recipe blends mashed sardines with aromatic curry powder, creamy mayonnaise, a splash of tangy lemon juice, and crunchy chopped celery, resulting in a spread that bursts with flavor and texture. Generously spread this delicious mix on your favorite bread, and top it with fresh lettuce or cucumber slices for an added crunch that perfectly complements the creamy filling. In England, variations often include chopped apples or raisins for a touch of sweetness, while American versions might incorporate hard-boiled eggs or capers for an extra flavor boost. Olive loaf sandwiches. Imagine yourself back in the mid-20th century when American lunchboxes featured a new staple, the olive loaf sandwich. This cold cut, blending ground pork, beef, and green olives, quickly became popular for its distinctive flavor. Assembling the sandwich was easy. Layer slices of olive loaf with creamy mayonnaise or tangy mustard, crisp lettuce, and sometimes cheese, all nestled between fresh bread. This simple yet delicious sandwich became a picnic and lunchbox favorite, often enjoyed with potato chips or pickles. It tells the story of how processed meats and cold cuts shaped American lunch culture, offering quick, flavorful, and varied meal options. Over time, the rise of fresh, health-conscious eating habits led to the decline of processed meats. However, the olive loaf sandwich remains a nostalgic reminder of simpler culinary times. Fish stick sandwiches. Rising to fame in the 1950s, a golden era for convenience foods, Gorton's of Gloucester, Massachusetts, introduced breaded fish sticks. These delights were among the first frozen foods to be promoted during the television advertising boom of the decade, which significantly shaped American eating habits. Quick to prepare and mild in flavor, fish sticks became a go-to protein source, fitting perfectly between slices of bread with a dollop of tartar sauce or ketchup. To enjoy them, simply bake or fry the fish sticks until they're crispy, then sandwich them with your choice of condiments. Their popularity reflects a broader post-war trend toward processed foods, offering easy and quick preparation for growing families and busy households. Fish stick sandwiches were especially popular in school cafeterias, providing a speedy and satisfying way to nourish children with a comforting, crunchy meal. Tuna Melt. The Tuna Melt holds a storied spot in American cuisine. This beloved sandwich combines a hearty tuna salad made from canned tuna, creamy mayonnaise, and a special blend of seasonings with a slice of melting cheese, all nestled between two slices of rye bread and grilled to crispy golden perfection. Its origins trace back to the 1950s in Charleston, South Carolina, where a happy accident occurred. A chef accidentally dropped tuna salad onto a grilling cheese sandwich. This serendipitous event led to the Tuna Melt's rapid rise to fame, making it a favorite in diners and cafes across the nation. The construction is simple. Tuna salad and cheese are layered on rye bread, which is then grilled until the bread crisps beautifully and the cheese turns deliciously gooey. It's a testament to how the best culinary creations can come from the most unexpected incidents. Pizza burgers. Burst onto the American culinary scene in the 1950s, offering a delightful mashup that appealed to anyone with a love for hamburgers and pizza. This novel creation typically consists of a hamburger patty, either grilled or fried, smothered with marinara sauce, sprinkled with mozzarella cheese, and then broiled until the cheese bubbles with joy, all served on a traditional hamburger bun. Some versions go further, adding toppings like pepperoni or green peppers to more closely mimic a pizza, or substituting the beef patty with spicy Italian sausage for an added kick. By the 1960s, pizza burgers had carved out their niche, especially in school cafeterias and fast food restaurants, offering a tasty twist on well-loved classics and capturing the era's zest for new and exciting food experiences. Turkey and cranberry sandwiches. Cleverly repurposed the quintessential Thanksgiving leftovers into an enticing sandwich that marries the savory flavor of turkey with the sweet tang of cranberry sauce. This tasty combination rose to popularity in mid-20th century America, showcasing an inventive way to transform holiday leftovers into delightful new meals. The sandwich is simply made by stacking slices of turkey and cranberry sauce, often accompanied by stuffing between two pieces of bread. This culinary creation not only makes excellent use of leftover turkey, but also captures the festive essence of Thanksgiving, melding juicy, savory turkey slices with the sharp sweetness of cranberry sauce and a sandwich that embodies the holiday spirit. Fried Bologna and cheese sandwich. Why has the fried Bologna sandwich endured? It's a classic testament to the straightforward, comforting nature of traditional American cuisine. In the southern United States, this sandwich is sometimes affectionately called a redneck steak, underscoring its role as a staple among working-class families. This unpretentious delight features slices of bologna fried until the edges curl, paired with melting cheese, all nestled between two slices of bread, then grilled or toasted to perfection. Its origins date back to the early 20th century when bologna was a popular and economical meat choice. Quickly becoming a favored lunch option in the Midwest and the South, it found a home in diners and local eateries. The sandwich won many hearts with its uncomplicated yet satisfying blend of crispy, savory bologna and creamy melted cheese, all encapsulated in warm, toasty bread. It remains a simple yet fulfilling dish cherished for its comforting flavors. Fajitas. You know, the name of this dish has an interesting backstory. It's actually linked to these tiny strips of meat, and it's all tied up with Tex-Mex cuisine, which really started gaining traction back in the 70s. Picture this: juicy strips of beef or chicken, grilled to perfection, then tossed with colorful veggies like bell peppers and onions. And the best part? You get to wrap it all up in warm, fluffy tortillas alongside a whole spread of toppings like sour cream, salsa, guac, and cheese. Can you believe it? Fajitas just kept on climbing the charts through the 80s, and by the 90s, they were at the very top of their game. Bologna boats. Rediscover the charm of yesteryear with bologna boats, a playful and inventive lunchtime creation from mid-20th century America. These quirky treats begin with slices of bologna, heated and molded into boat-like shapes. They are then filled with a generous helping of creamy mashed potatoes, gooey melted cheese, or savory baked beans. School cafeterias especially loved serving these as a fun, kid-friendly option. Bologna boats were impressively versatile. Some versions featured macaroni and cheese or even chili, transforming simple pantry staples into a delightful and budget-friendly meal. During times when families needed to stretch their grocery budgets, these imaginative dishes provided a clever solution. Though they've largely vanished from modern menus, their nostalgic appeal and creative spirit remain a fond memory for many. Pasta Primavera. You know, pasta Primavera is kind of like a celebration of veggies and pasta coming together in harmony. It really took off back in the 1970s, thanks to Le Cirque, this fancy joint in New York City. Picture this. Sirio Macchioni, the head chef there, whips up this dish, pasta all dressed up with creamy goodness, tossed with fresh seasonal veggies. It's like a flavor explosion that Manhattan couldn't stop talking about. Suddenly, every kitchen in town wanted to recreate it, thinking they were bringing a touch of sophistication and lightness to their dinner tables. Peanut butter and bacon sandwiches. Ever wonder why the peanut butter and bacon sandwich vanished? It was a bold fusion, marrying the smooth sweetness of peanut butter with the crispy, savory bite of bacon. Popular in mid-20th century America, it epitomized a time of daring culinary experimentation. Elvis Presley famously added banana slices, elevating the salty sweet mix. This quirky combo showcased an era when people embraced unexpected flavor pairings, creating unforgettable meals that lingered in the taste buds and memories of many. Spam and pineapple sandwiches. Capture a uniquely American taste for sweet and savory combinations that soared in popularity during World War II. Introduced to the American military in 1937, Spam became a staple in many households. The recipe for Spam and pineapple sandwiches represents the culinary influence of Hawaii on the mainland, which intensified after Hawaii became a state in 1959. The sandwich features crispy slices of fried Spam paired with sweet, slightly charred pineapple rings nestled between slices of toasted bread. This blend of salty meat with the caramelized sweetness of pineapple provides a delightful contrast in flavors. Optionally dressed with mayonnaise or a slice of cheese, these sandwiches reflect a significant Hawaiian influence on mainland American cuisine, particularly during the 1950s when Hawaiian culture gained widespread appeal. The result is a dish that marries diverse culinary traditions in a uniquely satisfying way. Peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. In the mid-20th century, a daring creation emerged, the Southern Comfort Sandwich, a fusion of creamy peanut butter and crunchy pickles. Spread liberally on bread, it delivers a surprising blend of sweet, salty, and tangy flavors. Enjoy it open-faced or as a classic sandwich, paired perfectly with a cold glass of milk. Though it vanished from the mainstream, its bold legacy lives on. Dare to taste this adventurous mix of flavors and experience the thrill of American sandwich innovation. Jiffy ground beef cornbread casserole. Transport yourself to mid-century America with Jiffy ground beef cornbread casserole, a timeless favorite. This dish ingeniously combines seasoned beef with the ease of Jiffy cornbread mix. A culinary ballet unfolds as beef, onions, garlic, and spices mingle, then cozy up beneath a golden cornbread crust. Baked to perfection, it emerges as a harmonious blend of moist, flavorful beef and crispy cornbread. A beloved choice for those craving a hearty, satisfying meal with minimal effort. Experience the nostalgia and comfort of home cooking in every delightful bite. Ravioli sandwiches are an unconventional, playful lunch option that taps into the beloved flavors of Italian cuisine, while embracing the convenience of a sandwich. These emerged likely in response to the popularity of canned ravioli introduced by Chef Boyardee in the 1930s. The sandwich involves placing canned ravioli filled with meat or cheese between slices of bread, which can be toasted or grilled to meld the flavors and add a textural contrast to the soft ravioli filling. Known in some places as Italian sloppy joes or ravioli hero, these sandwiches gained a following among budget-conscious college students and anyone appreciating the melding of comforting Italian flavors with the easy handheld format of a sandwich. Tuna Jell-o-Salad. In the 1950s, amidst culinary experimentation emerged Why Vanished, a curious marriage of canned tuna and lime jello, challenging taste buds. Lime gelatin dissolves in hot water, mingling with tuna, celery, pimento, and hard-boiled eggs before setting into a mold. Presented on lettuce with mayo or whipped cream, it's a spectacle. This blend of sweet and savory became a staple at luncheons and dinners, its uniqueness unforgettable. The macaroni and cheese loaf sandwich. Transport yourself back to mid-20th century America, where comfort food took on a new form, the classic sandwich. Think of slices of macaroni and cheese loaf, a delightful combination of pasta and ham shaped into a loaf-like product. Layered between bread with mustard or mayonnaise, this intriguing dish made its debut in the 1950s, becoming a unique addition to the American sandwich repertoire. Imagine families gathering around tables, savoring this peculiar yet beloved creation. Chips or pickles often accompanied this culinary delight, adding an extra layer of flavor. This sandwich offered a novel solution for those craving the hearty taste of macaroni and cheese but seeking the convenience of a sandwich. It became a cherished option for lunches, blending nostalgia with practicality in equal measure. Rice pudding lunch bowl. Immerse yourself in the European-inspired charm of our rice pudding lunch bowl, a delightful addition to your American midday feast. Crafted from a harmonious blend of cooked rice, creamy milk, sugar, and a whisper of vanilla essence, this dish is gently simmered to creamy perfection. Treat yourself to a world of flavor with an array of customizable toppings. A sprinkle of fragrant cinnamon, a dollop of luscious jam, or the burst of freshness from ripe berries. Our rice pudding lunch bowl caters to every palate, offering a symphony of tastes and textures. Whether enjoyed warm or chilled, this versatile dish seamlessly transitions from a decadent dessert to a light, satisfying lunch. Its adaptability ensures it complements any meal plan, becoming a cherished favorite in homes where culinary versatility is prized. Savor the timeless allure of rice pudding, a dish that embodies comfort, tradition, and culinary excellence in every spoonful. Sloppy Joe Casserole. Back in the 1970s, Sloppy Joes were a go-to comfort food for American families. The OG Sloppy Joe, essentially a meaty marvel packed between buns, traces its roots back to a cozy cafe in Sioux City, Iowa, where it purportedly debuted in the 1930s. Now fast forward to today's kitchens, and you'll find a delightful twist on this classic, the Sloppy Joe Casserole. Picture this: all the familiar flavors, ground beef, onions, green peppers, tomato sauce, and spices, layered in a baking dish, then crowned with a blanket of biscuits or cornbread batter. Pop it in the oven, and voila, a golden brown masterpiece emerges, bubbling with savory goodness. This genius adaptation revolutionized family dinners, offering a hassle-free, make-ahead meal perfect for busy households. With its mouth-watering blend of hearty beef and that irresistible golden crust, it's no wonder this dish became a beloved staple at casual gatherings and cozy family get-togethers alike. Foo Young Sandwiches. Explore the delectable fusion of flavors with Foo Young Sandwiches, where the essence of American and Chinese culinary traditions intertwine in a mid-20th century culinary marvel. This one-of-a-kind sandwich experience features an Foo Young patty crafted from delicately beaten eggs intertwined with a medley of vegetables, often complemented by additional proteins such as savory meats or succulent seafood, all nestled atop a bed of freshly toasted bread or a soft bun. The crowning touch comes with a luscious savory sauce, meticulously prepared by frying the patty to a golden perfection. With each bite, you're treated to a symphony of flavors and textures, with ingredients like crisp bean sprouts, earthy mushrooms, and piquant onions dancing on your palate. Whether you opt for the briny sweetness of shrimp or the hearty richness of pork, this sandwich promises a gratifying culinary journey. Perfect for lunch or dinner, it pairs seamlessly with a refreshing side salad or a comforting light soup. Chili cheese dog casserole. Imagine sinking your fork into a dish that's like a warm hug on a chilly day. This casserole is just that. It's a delicious fusion of classic comfort foods, hot dogs, chili, and cheese, all baked together into a heavenly concoction. Picture this: layers of juicy hot dog slices and flavorful canned chili nestled on a bed of dough, whether you whip it up from scratch or opt for the convenience of crescent rolls. Then it's generously blanketed with shredded cheese before it hits the oven. As it bakes, the cheese turns gloriously bubbly, and the base takes on a tempting golden hue. This dish quickly became a go-to for laid-back family dinners and relaxed get-togethers. Every bite offers a spicy, savory, and delightfully gooey experience, earning it rave reviews from anyone seeking a satisfying, fuss-free meal. Cheese soufflé. In the 1970s, a fancy culinary delight emerged from French dining rooms, gaining significant attention. This culinary marvel is none other than the soufflé, a name derived from the French verb souffler, meaning to puff. The earliest documented recipe for soufflé dates back to 1738, credited to Vincent Lechapelle. To craft a cheese soufflé, one begins with a base of bechamel sauce where grated cheese, traditionally Gruyere or Comté, is delicately folded in. Next, egg yolks are incorporated, followed by the addition of stiffly beaten egg whites, crucial for achieving the soufflé's signature airy texture. This exquisite mixture is then poured into a soufflé dish that's been generously buttered and dusted with breadcrumbs. After baking, the soufflé emerges golden brown, having puffed up to perfection. The magic of a cheese soufflé lies in its delicate balance of flavors and textures, coupled with its captivating rise in the oven. It's truly a culinary masterpiece, showcasing the chef's finesse and precision in every fluffy bite. Cheese balls and logs. In tune with the obsession of forming foods into shapes during the 1970s, see Jell-o-Salad, forming cheeses into balls or longs and rolling them in toppings was hugely popular during that time. Most recipes allowed for a variety of soft cheeses, which were blended together and rolled into a desired shape. Then the ball or log would be rolled in black pepper, herbs, or even nuts, and served with crackers for spreading. Why didn't people just eat cheese in the shape it was purchased? Because this was apparently more fun. Watergate Salad. We owe a quirky dessert delight, the Watergate Salad, to craft. This sweet salad combines canned pineapple, whipped cream, marshmallows, and the company's own pistachio pudding mix, making it a popular choice for dessert. The true origin of its name remains a mystery. Some speculate it was created by a chef at the Watergate Hotel, while others think its name stems from its rise to fame during the Watergate scandal. Regardless of its backstory, this sugary treat was a favorite at potlucks throughout the 1970s, but it gradually fell out of favor in later decades. Jello salads. While Jello was an American staple throughout the 20th century, gelatin salads gained surprising popularity in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. These creations often became more outlandish and unappetizing over time, featuring ingredients like aspic, salmon, and cheese. Home cooks also experimented with shapes, creating molds that resembled donuts, loaves, and even whole fish. Fortunately, as people began prioritizing nutrition, these sugary, gelatinous salads eventually vanished from the culinary scene. Thanks for joining me on this delicious journey through nostalgic dishes. Which one of these culinary delights captured your interest the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like and subscribe to support our small channel's growth. Your support means a lot to us.